We talked to Coach Lincoln Riley, talked to Coach Denton Lynn, and we are joined now by USC starting quarterback Jayden Maiava. Jayden, thanks for coming by. How are you, man?
I'm great. Fired up. Thank you for having me.
Excellent. Excellent. So I want to ask you, you transferred last year into the USC program.
Yes, sir.
From UNLV. What is that process like? There's a transfer portal, there's you being recruited. How did all that work?
Yeah, I mean, football has evolved. College football in general just evolved in today's society. But it was a pretty smooth transition from the transfer portal. Entered the portal, got a couple calls, and when SC rang, I knew it was the place to be. So, I'm fired up, and I'm super blessed to be here.
How hard is it now, do you think, for players to, develop either a connection with their program or connection with teammates? Just knowing with the portal, things can change so much.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is, every team has the same goal in terms of having super success in a season. So, and with that comes super strong connections within the team and the coaching staff. So, yeah.
So last year you were thrust into the starting job midway through the season, or a little later than midway. This year you've had a full year to prepare. How much of an advantage does that give you over what you were able to do last year?
Super big advantage. It's just an opportunity for me to sharpen the edge and just go with this team. And, we're surrounded by great dudes. The offensive line had a great offseason. Coach True has put this team in the great position to go win games, and they established a standard for us, so we just got to maintain that throughout this long season.
When you look back at last season, what jumps out at you most in terms of these were the areas that I needed to grow, these were the things that I learned the most?
Yeah, the biggest thing for me was just don't turn the ball over, just going into each and every game, just really valuing the ball, and just taking huge pride in that, and just keeping the ball in the offense's hand, and just keep rolling and go score touchdowns.
What are the quarterbacks, or who are the quarterbacks that you sort of look at and say, yeah, my game, I'm kind of modeling my game after that guy? Is there anybody out there?
It's a lot of them, actually. I try to watch. This offseason, at the top of my head, I could think about, me and Coach Riley actually sat down about it, and, I really like to model my game after Kyler Murray in terms of, his ball IDs and, how his ball security and how he took care of the ball very well. Watching that tape over and over again, it's not many throws that he threw up and, gave the chance for the defense to pick it off. He got great IDs, and, it was just players for offense to make the play.
What is it like? I mean, you guys watch film all the time as a team, but what's it like actually just essentially watching film just with Coach Riley, just the two of you?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's blessed. It's a huge blessing for me. First time sitting just our QB meeting. I mean, I'm just staring at Coach Riley I'm in the room with Coach Riley. It's electrifying. The mastermind of the whole offense. But I've built this connection with him to where it's he's dissecting everything on the field and where he wants to attack the field and where he wants to attack the defense. So it's huge for me to know that, and so we're on the same page when we're out there.
You got a couple of great weapons that you played with last year, Mekhi Lemon, Jacoby Lane. What does that mean to you to have that sort of connection and that sort of chemistry coming into this year?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's all going to start with the offensive line, and it's always going to start with me making the right decisions and getting the ball in the playmaker's hands.
Do you set goals for a season, like personal goals on the field?
Yeah, I think week to week I just try to set a goal throughout a week, and at the end of the week I just try to evaluate if I had accomplished those goals, and just see what I can do to be better.
Want to finish with some fun stuff. Cool?
Let's do it.
All right. Who on the team eats the most?
Shoot. I don't want to put him on a spot.
Do it.
Put him on the spot.
Do it.
Yeah.
He's looking over do I have the okay to do this?
You guys are going to get me in trouble. I'll probably say Jayden Maiava.
Okay.
Jayden Maiava. I've seen him eat some mountains of plates.
What is when nobody's looking, what's your secret cheat meal? What do you go to?
Oh, cookies and ice cream.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream?
Vanilla ice cream, chocolate chip cookies.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
What's your hardest class?
My hardest class? It was it's actually the hardest class, but I enjoy that class a lot and I have a lot of fun. Psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah.
I took some psych classes here.
Really?
Yeah, they were
yeah,
good.
Super interesting for sure, and I really enjoyed just paying attention and just understanding the whole different concepts of it. So.
Yeah. Last thing for you, when you're wearing your headphones before the game, what are you listening to?
I listen to, when I first throw them on, I got to start with some gospel music. That just gets my mind right and protects my peace going into each and every game and keeps me level-headed.
Nice. Yeah. Gospel music. That's the first time I've ever gotten that answer.
Yeah.
That is, I'll tell you what, we are so excited for this year. I am a huge fan of USC football. I'm excited to get this thing started up, and we appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much, Jayden.
I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. Jayden Maiava joining us, starting quarterback for the USC Trojans.